This game sure got a lot more interesting. The New Orleans Saints end their year on the road, off to Atlanta on a 4-game win streak and a feeling they may have their QB of the future.
Let's see where he goes here on 2nd and goal. Looking for Austin in the end zone. Austin got it! Touchdown!
Panthers fans might be rooting against them when they take the field versus the Falcons, who shook up the NFL playoff picture by upsetting the Rams last week.
Throw is picked off, intercepted by Bates. It was high for Mumfield. Bates, pick 6.
Atlanta has a shot to go 8-9. If they do, and Tampa Bay beats Carolina, it would be a 3-way tie. The Panthers would take the NFC South based on tiebreakers. Either way, both these teams are playing to win. Just look at what Bijan did last week if you had any doubts. 195 yards, 8.9 a carry after Robinson ripped off a 93-yard TD.
Nice cutback. He's gone. Can anybody catch him?
Not tonight.
Chasing. Won't get there. Touchdown Atlanta. 93 yards.
Over 1,400 rush yards, over 800 receiving yards this season, leads the NFL in scrimmage yards. He was pretty much the entire Atlanta offense last week, which only accounted for 20 of their points. Kirk Cousins had a clean game at least, a touchdown, no interceptions.
3rd down and goal. Floated. Robinson, touchdown Atlanta.
But only 126 yards passing. Bijan, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, none with even 40 receiving yards. And Cousins didn't take any sacks. The Saints defense he takes on buried Cam Ward 4 times. Chase Young with a dominant showing, 1.5 bags, won a strip sack that he housed. Like a buddy of mine said, he looked like the guy everyone thought he'd be out of college.
Chase Young ripped it away! Young on the return! Young at the 10, 5, touchdown! What a play by Chase Young!
New Orleans defense still gave up 26 points to a Tennessee offense that hasn't put up many points this season, gave up 2 TDs to Ward, 251 yards, didn't pick him off, and gave up 85 yards on 4.7 a carry to Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard gets the call on 1st down, and he breaks a tackle. Tony Pollard rips off a big run.
Who dat, though, not really worried about how many points their D gives up, as long as Tyler Shuck keeps helping their offense put them up. 27 last week, making it 24 plus in 3 of their last 4.
Shuck, pump fake, now looking deep. Olave down there, he's got him. Olave down the sideline, turning on the Jets. Oh, did Tyler Shuck sell that one?
Shuck with another fine outing that provides Nola hope. Season-high 333 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, a season-high 142 rate.
Shuck to a wide-open man. It's Kevin Austin.
That's 270-plus yards in his last 3 straight, 89-plus rating in 3 straight. Would love to finish strong while continuing to build chemistry with Chris Olave, 85-plus yards in his last 3, 100-plus yards back-to-back games after dropping 119 and a touchdown on the Titans.
Shuck looking end zone, touchdown!
Olave over 1,100 yards for 2025, 100 catches on the nose, 9 touchdowns, all career highs. And Juwan Johnson, 95 yards a week ago, up to a career high 828 now.
He's got Johnson down there. Juwan Johnson reels it in, and he's still not on the ground. A 39-yard pickup for Juwan Johnson.
First 2025 meeting between these two, week 12. Cousins a couple of touchdowns, Shuck 243 yards, but Atlanta held New Orleans without a touchdown, sacked Shuck 5 times, 24-10 win.
Pressure coming. Pierce again. Brings down Shuck near the 30-yard line. The rookie has been relentless.
Falcons D hasn't softened since then either. Picked off Matthew Stafford 3 times last week. Took one to the house. Xavier Watts a pair. Great rookie year.
Quick throw, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Watts, his 2nd of the night.
They sacked Stafford 3 times, second most bags for 2025 behind Denver.
As Stafford is sacked again, Brandon Dorless.
Didn't play the run great, gave up 92 yards to Kyron Williams on 7-1 a carry. They face Audric Estime this week, who hit for 94 yards versus Tennessee, 6-7 a run, he scored.
And there he goes! Estime! Touchdown!
Atlanta's win over New Orleans earlier this year put them ahead by 1 in the overall series, showed off their first ever meeting in our last preview, a Saints win, so now let's revisit the first Atlanta win over New Orleans, courtesy of the 1969 season.
The battle was on for the supremacy of the South.
and the New Orleans Saints came soaring, not marching in. The Falcons knew exactly what they must do to beat the Saints. They had to stop their mammoth running backs. And they had to halt the air game by harassing their fine receivers and rushing Billy Kilmer before he could unload. The Falcon defense accomplished their mission, and Billy the Kid spent an afternoon of complete frustration. Gail Cockdill made a great one-handed stab for 1 touchdown. Then Harmon Wages was turned loose. He had the greatest day in Falcon history. He scored by air, racing 88 yards with a berry pass for a new Falcon record. And he scored by land, shooting through the Saints defense and streaking 66 yards for another long score and another Atlanta record. When Ron Axe blocked a punt and fell on the ball in the end zone for a touchdown, the Falcons had assured themselves of their best NFL season ever with a stunning 45-17 massacre of their biggest rival.